What are you doing here, Trav?
Hey guys, it's Standing People again. So I posted like last week about making probiotics for yourself, and this is sauerkraut. Go ahead and zoom in on this. This is garlic and chili sauerkraut. And there's 2 bowls. And then right here we have pickles. So I'm making some pickles, and the way that you do that is you make a brine. Okay. The brine, I do it by taste. So you want to have it salty, but you don't want to have it too salty where it's overbearing, okay? Because it could be too much sodium and it can cause like mineral buildup. All right. Don't use Himalayan salt while making a brine because it has way too many minerals in there, and it'll cause like specific type of bacteria that causes it to sour. Okay. I use my hands when I make my sauerkraut. The reason why is because I like to mend in all the sea salt. I like to use sea salt and Celtic salt. That's the best salt to use in my opinion. Okay, and the more you mend it, more love you're putting into it, and the more that you can work in the salt in it, which is pulling out the water, okay, out of all of it. When you pull out all the water, then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna stuff it into these jars. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll stop the video now. Okay guys, so now it's done. I've been mending it for about 10 minutes, okay? The more you mend it in, the softer it gets, the more love you put into it. So I'm gonna stuff it in here as much as I can. Just zoom in on this right here. Okay, you see? Stuffing it in, right?
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is you take the juice. So look at that.
Gotta clean up too.
You press.
Nice. Whoa.
You press until the water comes above the sauerkraut, above the cabbage, I mean. It'll be sauerkraut after. And that liquid is really important to keep above. Okay? You just want to leave a little bit of air in your jar so that it can breathe, because while it's fermenting for the next week, it'll expand. It'll use the oxygen in there, and it could, if it's too close, it'll come out. It'll leak. It could pop the lid. Sometimes I've had a couple of different things happen. So this is one of them. This is the first one. I'm gonna put it way too tight. I gotta make sure it's not too tight. So that's the other one, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to do the pickles. Okay. Okay. So this is the brine for the pickles. Okay. Each one's labeled a little differently. This has like rosemary, coriander, dill, black pepper, and some chili. This is garlic, but this has white sage in it. A little, very similar, but just garlic and white sage. This is similar to the first one, but with no chili. Okay, so garlic, rosemary, coriander, dill, and black pepper. I have this a little warm. It's lukewarm. It's like maybe 70 degrees, 75. It's very lukewarm. It's gonna go ahead and clean and preserve these pickles. So check this out. And I just put it all the way to the top. This one you want to cover. Okay, I want to cover the very top. And like I said, just do when you make the water, when you do the water, that was a little much. Just taste, okay? Just remember to just keep tasting the water. Make sure you get the right saltiness. You don't want it too salty. Okay, you don't want it overbearing. Okay, these don't expand as much as a sauerkraut fermentation. This is also a wild fermentation, no oxygen. Okay, it's gonna be preserved after that. I'm actually gonna pop these in the fridge so they cool down right away. Okay, you don't have to do that, but I'm doing that because sometimes it gives it a crispy. You want it to be crispy, and when they come out. And you go ahead and pop everything in a dark area. We have a pantry here, which is real nice. So this is the sauerkraut that we just made. Alright, so that's the video. Hope you guys like, share, and go ahead and post any comments if you have any questions or private message me. Alright, y'all. Peace.